little tiny face tickles. Welcome to my channel. Today we are getting into another skincare video. Now my face is in some desperate need of some TLC. I'm feeling very dull. I have some little pimples coming up. My pores feel clogged and congested. I feel congested. Today we have the new Ole Henriksen Phat Glow Facial. I think that's how you pronounce it. But this is a brand new product from Ole Henriksen, and it says instantly exfoliates and illuminates with PHAs and Nordic birch sap. I don't know what that is. But I was like, well, what's the use of testing out one product when you can put them up to the test? So I wanted to put this face mask up to the test of the Drunk Elephant TLC Sukari Babyfacial. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. TLC Sukari Babyfacial. And this one has 25% AHAs and 2% BHAs. So these are both exfoliating face masks. I have a mini size of the Drunk Elephant one because I ran out of my full size one. I have like a ton of points at Sephora, so they had these little sets at Sephora and I literally bought like 20 of them. And so I've been living off of this instead of repurchasing the full size TLC mask, but I've already gone through one of them. So I'm very familiar with this face mask, with this one being pretty new and interesting. I wanted to put one on one side and one on the other side. But I want to get into the nitty gritty stuff before we actually get into trying it out. It says, let's get fat. No downtime needed. Packed with polyhydroxy acids, which is what PHAs are, to help retexturize this one-step massage activated facial. Targets fine lines, wrinkles, dark spots, and pores. Now, I'm not very fine lines, wrinkles person, but pores and dark spots are definitely a thing because I'll zoom you guys in later. I do get kind of spotty from breakouts, but since I'm a very fair complexion, they tend to look just like freckles. And then it says it also hydrates and reveals smoother, instantly more luminous skin, making it the ultimate get ready with me essential for a glow. What am I reading? Essential for a party ready, no filter necessary Ole Glow. I'm also very familiar with Ole Henriksen products. I have a lot of products from his line, so I do love Ole Henriksen and I do love Drunk Elephant. So in no way is this already me picking sides or anything. I love them both. Getting in to this one. This one is 50 milliliters or 1.7 fluid ounces. And it's $49 at Sephora. The full size of the Drunk Elephant face mask is the same size for $80. Now, I love this face mask, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, I think we got a little competition on our hands. But the Drunk Elephant face mask is basically has the same claims to it, where it helps with fine lines, wrinkles, pores, dark spots, illuminates the skin, dullness, gets rid of dry, flaky skin. Now, the other thing is the TLC Sukari Babyfacial has the percentage of the AHAs and the BHAs on the bottle. While I've looked on Ole Henriksen's website, I've looked all over the packaging, and I've looked on their Instagram, and I've looked on Sephora, Ole Henriksen, I've looked everywhere. I cannot find the actual percentage of exfoliants in the face mask. It might be right in front of me, but I'm dyslexic, so a lot of the times when I read, things move all over the place. You're not dyslexic, you don't understand. It's okay, you're lucky ones. Now that I kind of got into the nitty gritty of each face mask, I want to show you guys a before of my skin. So the only thing that I did before was I used the Drunk Elephant Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser. I use this to take my makeup off, and then I use the Ole Henriksen, what is it called? The green cleanser, the control oil cleanser. So I've used both of the brands in the beginning of this because I like to stick within a certain brand with my skincare. So here's a little before of my skin. I'm gonna get all nice up and close in here for you. So I do get pores. If I pull on my cheeks, you can see some of the blackheads that like to visit me. This pimple is still slowly going away. It's flaking off a little bit. I have some kind of clustered in here. I get a ton of blackheads in my chin. I'm getting breakouts over here. They're really tiny though, which I am thankful for. They don't really look like much, but they are texture and I don't like them. And then I have some more coming around in my hairline, which is my favorite. I am starting off with a clean, dry face. Told you guys already what I use to clean my face, take my makeup off, but I'm gonna start off with the Drunk Elephant one. One, because I'm already familiar with this, and two, this one does say that you should leave it on for about 20 minutes. So if you've never seen this, it looks very odd. It looks like this. And it has a little bit of like almost like sugar granules in here. It's very, very fine. But I'm just gonna lightly apply this on one side of my face. And if you're very new to this product, it does tingle if you don't use it religiously. So if you only use it like once a month, it is gonna tingle a bit on your face. You want to avoid the eye area, get up in my nose crevices. My nose has not wanted to cooperate with me recently with makeup application. I don't know why, it's just wanting to hate me. And then with this one, it's generally the same thing, except you're supposed to leave it on for 15 minutes, clean dry skin, and you're supposed to massage it until the pink turns white. Now, I've never opened this, but this is what the bottle looks like. You just pop it open. Oh, how cool. It's like a big pump. Look at that. Let's see what it looks like when you squirt it out. Okay, one. What does it look like when you squirt it out? Oh, I see a little bit. Oh, okay. So it is like a pinky salmon color. That's really awesome. Ooh, it's really thick. I didn't think it was gonna be this thick. Can you see how thick it is? Look at that. What? It's almost like melted gum. Whoa. Oh, that's so interesting. So you massage it until it turns white. Oh, okay, so you massage a bit before it turns white. Let's get what's left over on my hand. Let's start off on my cheek. Massaging. Oh, okay. So it definitely turned whiter faster on my face. It feels really nice though. It feels like a really thick nighttime moisturizer. It doesn't really feel like a face mask. Like this one's been kind of tingling around my nose, on my cheek, on the top of my lip. Oh, how am I gonna do this now? Oh well, we're just gonna get it in my eyebrow. Okay, that's not that hard. This actually feels really nice on the skin. Like I literally feel like I'm putting like some kind of nighttime moisturizer on. Texture wise, I do like this one, and especially if you have more sensitive skin. Well, I can't really speak on sensitive skin yet because I don't know if this is going to eventually start tingling. Now we got the face mask on. So for the Ole Henriksen face mask, I know I'm just playing with it on my hand. So but this one you can use it twice a week, and you can use it AM or PM. So you can use this before makeup, which they actually suggest a lot, especially on Sephora and their actual website. They suggest to use this before makeup as like a skincare prep. And then as for the Drunk Elephant face mask, they suggest to use this once a week, and I couldn't find if it said AM or PM, but I would probably assume that it would be PM because of the high exfoliating power with it. Because if you guys don't know, when you exfoliate your skin, it creates your skin sensitivity to the sun, so you get sunburned easier, yada yada. But we're going to wait here for about 15 minutes. I'm gonna go wash my hand off, and then with the Ole Henriksen, it says to take it off with a damp washcloth. So I already got this dirty. And with the Drunk Elephant, it suggests to rinse with warm water. So I'm gonna check back in a little bit. So it's been about 10 minutes. I finished applying this at 7:50 and it's 8 o'clock now. And they both feel very different on the skin this feels like there's a lot of product on my face, and it's kind of feeling like the warm side of icy hot. It's the best way that I can explain it. Like, it's getting kind of warm around my lip here and on the side of my nose and this bottom part of my cheek. It's like a interesting warm sensation. It tingled a lot more when I first applied it, and it doesn't tingle as much anymore. And this one doesn't feel like a lot on my face. This one I feel like I could forget that it's on my face, but this one I'm like, there's stuff on my face. And I also wanted to zoom you guys in to show you the texture of each of these face masks. You can see how when I took my hands off, they made little tiny face tickles. But this is what this one is looking like. And then hopefully maybe you can see some of those little texture pieces that I was talking about on the Drunk Elephant face mask, because I know a lot of people have some questions. Oh, here's some little grainy bits. Oh, it is kind of sticky now that I'm touching it. Whoop. Oop. But just wanted to do a quick little update. I have 5 more minutes until I can take this one off, and then after I take this one off, then I'm going to rinse the Drunk Elephant one off. It's been about 15 minutes. I'm going to take the Ole Henriksen side off with a damp washcloth. Ooh, it feels really smooth. I'm not really having to really tug at my face. I'm just kind of swiping it across. And then it still feels a little warm, like I was saying earlier. It's kind of stinging right here. I don't know what it is right around here, but this part is stinging a little bit. I'm just trying to be completely honest for anyone who has like sensitive skin and doesn't like any kind of irritation or stinging. I know my boyfriend is like that. He doesn't like anything that's exfoliating that will irritate his skin at all. Ooh, my skin does feel really soft. It almost feels a little too soft. Like, I kind of want to wash it off with water and not really a washcloth. I'm sure you can go through and like rinse your face off with some water just to double check that you got it all off. But that's my initial first impressions. But I want to zoom you guys in. So this is what this side of my skin looks like after removing the face mask. I don't think it caused any redness. It does look hydrated, like it doesn't look like it's dry or anything. And it's not wet to the touch at all. I don't know, let me know what you think in the comments. But I'm going to wash this side off, and then we're gonna do a comparison. All right, so I just got done washing my face off, and I don't really notice a ton of difference right after I wash my face. It is still kind of tingling in this area, but I find that to be kind of normal considering this is the first time that I'm using this face mask. My skin is not used to what is going on. But I wanted to zoom you guys in to see if you notice any differences, because both of these claim to have a lot of instant results in them. I definitely think that this dry flakiness that was on my little acne spots are gone. My forehead, it definitely looks like it added a shine and a glow to my face on both sides. But I'm not noticing any crazy like differences. Again, you guys are zoomed in a lot more than I can really see. I don't have my contacts in, so I can't see more than a foot away from my face right now. So you guys are gonna have to let me know in the comments. But both of them have instructions right after using this product. So I'm gonna start off with Drunk Elephant because it says immediately. Okay, it says on the back of the Drunk Elephant baby facial, it says follow immediately with Drunk Elephant marula oil for best results. So it comes in a little set with the 2 of them. So I'm gonna take just, oh, it's the first time using this one. I'm just gonna take a pump and a half, and I'm just gonna press it into my skin on this side of my face. And I'm also gonna do a check-in in the morning to see how my skin looks, if there's any kind of irritation that has occurred on either side. And then for the Ole Henriksen side, on the website, Sephora and Ole Henriksen, it says to follow up with a Truth Serum. And as you can tell, I love the Truth Serum. I've used the heck out of this stuff. It is great. If you're super dry, I love this. It's so soft. And it does have like kind of a cooling effect on this face mask, especially right here where it was still kind of tingling. It almost has like this, And sorry, my thing keeps tilting. I have it charging, but the charger is kind of pulling on it. And then just sticking with the trends, I'm gonna take the Drunk Elephant C Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream for the Drunk Elephant side. A teeniest little bit, since I'm only doing one eye. And I just warm it up. This is so weird having two totally different skincare routines on either side of my face. I wonder what would happen if I did this for a week straight. Oh my gosh, that'd be so weird, wouldn't it? Kind of tempted. And then on this side, I'm gonna use the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. This is a little sample size. I did go through my original Banana Bright Eye Cream entirely, super fast actually. And then now that I've let this kind of soak in on either side, I'm gonna take the Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide Cream for my moisturizer. Whoop. Oh, I probably didn't need that much for half of my face. It's okay. My hands and my neck could use some TLC. And then for the Ole Henriksen side, I have the Ole Henriksen Truth. I have an itch on my nose. Sea Rush Brightening Gel Cream. All right, and that is my whole skincare routine for tonight. I'll see you guys in the morning to see if we have any further results. All right. Good morning. So my face feels pretty good on both sides. Last night I did get a bit of irritation right around here, but again, I think it's because this face mask is new. My skin is just not used to it, but I think it did pretty good for both sides. Zooming you guys in. So my pores do look a bit uncongested and smaller on this side. And then this side, these are slowly going away. They're not as big and as red as they were yesterday, and the dead skin is all gone from them. And then as far as my forehead, the little bumps are still there, but they're a lot flatter. It's not like there was yesterday there was more of like a bump on there, but now when I rub my finger over it, it's pretty flat. And then same with like over here by my hairline, all the little bumps that were over here, they've gotten pretty flat. And then also around my nose, a lot of the texture on both sides around the cracks of my nose are totally gone, except for my chin. There's not a lot of difference around here. This is like my biggest problem area, and it doesn't really want to cooperate with me a lot of the times. I'll see you guys in a couple of days, and then we're gonna try this out on the same half of my face, and then we're gonna put makeup on over it and see if that makes a difference in my makeup application from one side to the other side. All right, so it's been about, I want to say 3 days since I filmed the other part of this video. This video is really long and I apologize, but I still wanted to include the part where I did this half of my face with a face mask and then put a whole face of makeup on and see what the other claims of this is, where you can use it before makeup. But I wanted a little disclaimer because my cheek over here has been loving to have some pimple friends, fighting all their pimple friends over to the side of my face. We're gonna ignore the pimples and we're gonna pay attention to the radiance and pores and all of that stuff. But I just washed my face and maybe I should pump it into my hand this time. We're gonna try that. So the first time that I used this, it felt really interesting, and I think now that I've given my face a couple of days and this is the second time using it, I'm kind of hoping that I'm gonna have a little bit more results with it, because honestly, like, this side of my face is not breaking out, and the other side of my face, for whatever reason, is not having the best time, and I don't understand it. Oh my gosh, I don't know if it's just like stress or what the heck is going on, but we're we're just gonna ignore it. So massage until it turns white. Oh my gosh, this face mask does feel really nice when you're applying it. Like I said in the beginning part of this video, it literally feels like you got like this thick like sleeping mask on, or like really hydrating moisturizer on your face. Oh, my little face tickles. Do you see this? Oh, I freaking love doing that. But I'm gonna let this sit for 15 minutes, and I'm not gonna really do anything on this side. I just want to see if there's a noticeable difference. What is it? So this side of my face is going to be the control this time, since we did use another exfoliating face mask on this side last time. I'm just going to have this side of my face be the control. So I'll see you when I get to take this off, and then we're going to put makeup on. Alright, so it's been 15 minutes. Oh my gosh. The amount of times that my camera has been slanted in this video is ridiculous. But time to wipe this off. It's pretty easy to remove, though what I have noticed is that wiping it off of my, or like washing my hands off in the sink, it takes a lot longer to wash it off because it is so thick that I feel like if you do check out this face mask, you may not want to wash it off in the sink, because I feel like it just takes forever. Alright, I think I got it all off. My face is still a little damp on this side, but we're just gonna zoom in to see if there's any difference in the pores. I'm not really noticing a crazy difference in my pores. They definitely look smaller over in this area. Oh man, this is so hard. I need your help. It's so hard. But I picked out some stuff. So I'm gonna prime my skin with the Smashbox primerizer, because I figured this is not gonna add a lot of shine to my skin. It's just gonna add a little bit of a grip and hydrate my skin just a little bit, but it's not gonna have a lot of impact on the results that I'm kind of looking for. And then I'm gonna let this soak in just a little bit, and then I'm gonna go in with the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. I'm gonna try this one out for size. This is not really my shade. So before I do the rest of my makeup, I want to show you what this looks like without the powder on and just the foundation. I do feel like this side does have a little bit more of a glowy radiance to it. This side, it looks more like a natural glow, if that makes sense. It doesn't really look as dewy and radiant as this side. Do you feel what I mean? And then as for pores, I definitely think this side of my nose, now that I've had foundation on, looks a lot smoother than the other side of my nose. Let me know if you guys see a really big difference. But I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup, go about some errands, and then I'll come back for my final thoughts. Alright, so really quick, this is the finished product. I use the Jackie Aina palette for my eyes, and then I also use the Vice Lip Chemistry in the shade Love Child. But I do think that there is a difference in the pores and the radiance of my skin on each cheek. I definitely feel like it does look a bit smoother and smaller on this side. I mean, ignoring the breakouts and looking at just like the actual pores like right above the breakouts, I do feel like these look a lot bigger than the other side. I also think, like, other than the highlight, I do feel like this side is a lot more radiant than the other side now that I've powdered and everything. But I still want to know what you guys think. But I have a couple errands to run today, and then I'll be back for some final thoughts. Alright, so final thoughts on this face mask. I definitely think that it worked really well underneath my makeup. It's really hot outside, and everything is staying pretty luminous without it melting off, you know what I mean? But I definitely do need to try this out longer than 2 applications to really get a feel of it. It definitely doesn't tingle as much as the Drunk Elephant face mask. If you guys try this out, let me know in the comments. Also, I have a few things to tell you guys. So if you try this out, let me know in the comments. If you have anything similar to these 2 face masks that you really like, let me know so I can check them out. Also, have you ever tried an exfoliating face mask? And then of course, what did you think of the results with this video? And another thing is, would you guys ever want me to do like a week of doing different skincare on each side of my face? Because when I was going through and editing this video, I thought that was super interesting, and I don't think I've seen anybody do that before. So if you have 2 brands that you would like me to try out on like one side of my face and then another on the other side of my face, let me know. Or even like no skincare versus skincare for a week, that would be kind of interesting too. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you want to watch another video, then there's a video suggested to you by YouTube. And then over here is my 3 looks with the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. And over here is a picture of my face. And if you click on it, you can subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.